But let's get to the big news. 1 week from today, the presidential election will be over. And that day cannot come soon enough, because not only is it ruining the country, it's ruining my Fridays. Every Friday afternoon, you think I'm joking, but every Friday afternoon, some new, huge breaking story rocks the political world. The pussy grab tape, Friday afternoon. The DNC hack, Friday afternoon. Hillary's secret speech transcripts, Friday afternoon. TGIF used to mean, thank God it's Friday. Now it stands for, this government is And last Friday afternoon, like usual, we got another bombshell.
The FBI's Clinton bombshell.
A blockbuster double-barreled October surprise from FBI Director James Comey. He is investigating Hillary Clinton and her server again.
He says this in connection with an unrelated case. The FBI has learned of the existence of emails that appear pertinent to the investigation.
Oh, you thought the email scandal was over? Well, it turns out Comey don't play that. And look at how this scandal has affected everything. Before last week, Hillary had this election in the bag. Trump had been outed as a pervert who tries to conceal the size of his tiny hands by hiding them inside vaginas. Hillary wasn't just winning. I mean, she was measuring the drapes in the Oval Office and making sure she had a pantsuit to match. But now, since Comey's completely ambiguous revelation, Hillary's lead has been cut in half. And it turns out the only thing worse than this discovery was how it was discovered.
Those emails found on a laptop belonging to Anthony Weiner, the husband of Clinton's longtime aide Huma Abedin, currently under investigation for sexting with a purportedly underage girl.
Anthony Weiner! Are you kidding me? Hillary Clinton, 30 years of public service, and her whole life is going to be taken down by this guy's dick pics? You know what this feels like? You know what this feels like in a way? It feels like this is the penis itself trying one last time to stop the vagina from getting into the White House. Like, it seems like Anthony Weiner's penis is sacrificing itself for all the other penises out there, just diving in front of the election like, no. And by the way, if you don't know Anthony Weiner, this is not the first time his dick has blown up in everyone's face.
It came from Congressman Anthony Weiner's Twitter account over the weekend. A photo of an anonymous man's bulging underwear.
Is that a photograph of you? We're trying to find out where that photograph came from.
Congressman Anthony Weiner resigns amid intense pressure over his sexting scandal.
Disgraced former Congressman Anthony Weiner wants another shot at political life. Former Congressman Anthony Weiner enters the New York City mayor's race.
Anthony Weiner caught in a sexting scandal yet again.
Weiner has now plummeted to fourth place in the polls.
Weiner lost by a very wide margin. Weiner was caught sexting yet again.
Perhaps worst of all, Weiner allegedly sent out a picture of the couple's son, climbed into bed with him while he was sexting.
God damn. It's like this guy's trying to see how many times he can end his career. He's going to go to medical school next. They'll be like, congratulations, Dr. Weiner, here's your diploma. And he'll be like, here's your dick pic, I'm out. And if you don't know much about Anthony Weiner, all you need to know is he's a guy who's known for sexting total strangers. He once pretended his name was Carlos Danger, which is the only name that sounds more fake than Tony Weiner. And he texted a woman named Sydney Leathers that he promised to bang her so hard that her tits would hit her in the face. Yes, once again, a politician making empty promises. This is so crazy. And at the same time, the story is so Shakespearean. You know, think about it. Hillary survives Bill's sex scandal, but now gets a scandal from her top aide's husband, and it was Bill who married them. Not to mention that Trump got his sex scandal from Billy Bush, whose uncle was defeated by Hillary's husband before Trump later defeated his cousin Jeb. There are only like 15 characters in the entire story. Now, because Wiener's sexting has potentially exposed new Hillary emails, the investigation is facing a time crunch. And fortunately, the FBI has a plan.
FBI forensic experts have developed a program with key search terms, and the process of sifting through the records on Anthony Weiner's computer has begun.
You know, I feel so bad for those FBI agents. Think about it. You went through the grueling training. You dreamed of taking down mob bosses and serial killers. And now, you're basically living the life of a harassed woman on Tinder. Dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic. Oh, wait, there's a fake. Nope, that's an upside-down dick. Dick pic, dick pic. You know what would make the story even crazier? Is if Donald Trump predicted this over a year ago.
Trump was one of the people sounding the alarm about Anthony Weiner's proximity to sensitive information early on.
Uma now is one of the people that it all sort of came through Uma. Who is Uma married to? One of the great sleazebags of our time. Anthony Weiner. You know, the little bing, 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 bum, bum. So Uma is getting classified secrets. Do you think there's even a 5% chance that she's not telling Anthony Weiner, now of a public relations firm, what the hell is coming across?
Where was Trump? In a revival tent? The way he's talking about that story. And it's like he's casting out demons. And then I said to the demon, get out, demon! Bing, bing, bom, bom! A bing, bing, bom, bom! Get out, demon! I cast you up now, demon! Get out! He sounded like a madman. That was a year ago. But when Trump was shouting bing, bing, bong, bong, he was actually making sense. Even though he looks and talks like Beaker from the Muppets.
Bing, 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 bum, bum.
Yeah, Trump is the one on the left. The one on the right is more qualified to be president. Now, can you imagine what the founding fathers would think of this election? Have you ever thought about that? Because they don't have dick pic scandals. You know, I mean, partly because back then you had to employ an artist to do an oil painting of your member. But I'll tell you this. I know a lot of people are thrown by this Anthony Weiner scandal. And there's one thing we should learn from all of this is Anthony Weiner, he needs to start using his dick pics for good. No, seriously, he's so talented at getting attention paid to his penis. Think about it. The scandal was gone, and his penis has brought the emails back. He needs to harness that power to raise awareness for important issues. He should put a polar bear on a melted Arctic ice cap in the background. Yeah, and then people will be like, did you see what happened with that? We've got to investigate climate change. Some people see sexting scandals. I see a cockatooity. Hey there, thanks for subscribing to our new YouTube channel. You're probably thinking, but I didn't. I know, which is fine, but now you're thinking about subscribing. You should really just subscribe. Just do it. Subscribe. Who said that? Subscribe. Who's saying these things? Subscribe now. What?